Good afternoon, gentlemen. I come to you today with the FBBBT by Thrills from the one and only Fenway Park. That's right, the most illustrious, beautiful, amazing, historical ballpark in all of America. Sorry about that one, Billy. I know that's going to hurt a little bit to hear me disparage Wrigley, but truth be truth right there. All right. So we're out here on the streets, and actually, for my Beatles fans out there, we got Paul McCartney here tonight. So that'll be a pretty big show. I won't be participating in that, but we do have PM here up in Fenway Park. And as you can see, not only am I rocking the Boston gear from today, but I'm representing the original Boston team, the Boston Braves. So double up, if you will. Last week, the prediction show, I believe, went 5-1, with the one loser being, I'm not real sure. Can't even remember who I posted, but I can't remember the positive comments about you guys digging the big board, which will be making its debut, or its re-emergence next week. All right, so enough scuttlebutt. I got a lot of people roaming around me probably wondering what the hell this weirdo's doing. Let's get into the matchups. All right, so first up, we got Just Here versus Alpha Academy. Now, Alpha Academy, 5 weeks ago, I said, this team is legit. They might have a chance. Since then, you've gone 1-4, and the bums who were playing good that you thought were going to play good all year have become bums again. So, shocker right there. Who'd have thought that was actually going to happen? Savdog, on the other hand, this is feeling like those original Savdog years. Those first 2 years when Savdog was god-awful and everybody...
I hear you talking shit about
Oh, shit!
I'm right here.
I talk shit about the man and he appears. As everyone knows, the Thrills family goes nowhere without Brian James Greenrock in our traveling party right there. So we might pull him back over here for a couple prognostications towards the end of the show. Now, Savdog, like I said before I was interrupted by Alpha, your team's looking like shit this year, man. Not a Savdog year team. And the problem is, you've lost your mojo, all right? I'm going to need you to go back, watch that MGF promo a couple times, get that heart back, get that heat back. Where are the Doghouse episodes? Where's any shit talk? Nowadays, you're like, blah, 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 I'm just Savdog. Quit that shit, bitch. Man up, get angry, let's see a Doghouse. All right, and until I see a Doghouse, I will not predict you to win. I'm going with the Alpha Academy, picking up a big dub. And if I can just remind, sheesh, that would be magical. All right, so next up, we're going to be looking at Ghost Man on second versus Slack-Jawed Yokel Doodle Dandies. Now, Ghost Man, 2 weeks into the season, I said, damn, this team looks good. Might be one of your best ever teams. Since then, you've managed to go 1-5. So you and Alpha, I praised kudos upon you, and then you really let me down. It hurts me. It hurts me here, and it hurts me here. That's my crotchal region. And it's really shocking with Soto and Acuna on your team, along with just a plethora of good offensive players, that you're struggling like you are. Maybe the Nationals not letting Soto, maybe the opposing pitchers aren't letting Soto hit. You're seeing it after I witnessed it for the first 4 weeks. It's a bummer right now. He's getting a Barry Bonds treatment. And if you could really get Riley Green to come up and join those two, I think that's going to help out a lot. Now, Yokels, you need some Band-Aids for that offense, man. You got just injuries down the up and down starting at the bottom of that roster, man. That's killing you. But the staff, on the other hand, man, that's Live Arm City. I love that staff so much. It hurts me to say it. And what really hurts me is you keep picking up dudes that I drop and adding them, and they're kicking ass, a.k.a. Julio Rodriguez, a.k.a. Mackenzie Gore. I hate you. I truly hate you, Billy, but not enough to hate you, and not enough hate to not predict you to win this week. So Slack-Jawed Yokels is getting the dub. All right, next up, we got Rising Phoenix, Anthony Matthews against Detective Steve. 2 straight wins for Big Ant. Gotta love the hustler right there. Always with the mouth. You put Anthony's mouth on Savdog, then we got a real player right there. All right, but until then, we just got a motor mouth. You're 2 games out of the playoffs right now. Maybe you can make the playoffs, Ant. I don't know. I mean, I predict you to be about 10 games out of the 6th spot when the season's over, but hey, stranger shit has happened. Dr. Steve, Detective Steve, coming on strong in that Alexander division. About time I got some company with a team that's over 500. So I want to say kudos to you on that one, my man. You were coming through in the clutch big time. I do have to say, your Brendan Rodgers acquisition, just go ahead, take a bow, take a bow because he's showing out, man. 3 dingers in one game, another couple later, 6 ding. I wish he did that for me. When I owned him, he went 2 for 42. That's fantastic. And got to say, just because of that, sorry, Ant, I'm going to Texas Steve and that Brandon Rogers led middle infield. All right, next up, we got the matchup of the week, the It's My Season matchup. And I'm talking about Joe Marshall versus Mr. Sprinkles. Joe going for some redemption. All we heard those first times, it's my season, this is my season, it's my season. And I finally figured out why he's saying it's his season. His wife stopped going to work to take care of the baby. He's got to win some money. He needs this. He literally needs this. In the words of Heath Slater, he's got a kid, man. He's got to take care of it. I mean, you won't get any pity from me, but I'll still, I'll give you some props there. Way to let your woman stay home and take care of the baby right there. That's nice stuff. But what's not nice is your week last week. You shit out so hard. Oh my God, it was just a laugher. I didn't have to worry about any offensive stats. I just sat back and watched my pitching staff just collapse and not really affect me. I did get worried you might have got a stolen base to beat the assholes last week, but what can you say? You didn't get one and you didn't win. Didn't even tie, not even a tie against those assholes. That's the sad part. Mr. Sprinkles, I won't call you number 2 this week. Won't call you number 3 this week. I'll call you number 1. 5-1-2, Mr. Sprinkles. I'm impressed, I'm not gonna lie. Your team built strong, still looking to improve the team, always send out those trade offers. 67% of the time they suck ass, but hey, it is what it is. And the only part that worries me is this about the time every season when Jaycock starts to steadily decline, start picking up those losses. Is it gonna happen this year? I don't know. Only time will tell if your team stands the test of time. But this week, I do predict you to stand the test of time. I predict Joe Marshall to pick up another loss, Mr. Sprinkles pick up a dub, and solidify himself as the number 1 team in this league. All right, so that takes to our final matchup of the week, the Assholes versus Rob Manfred. So for this one, I'm going to have to bring in Alpha Academy. Now, Alpha, you've played Rob Manfred's team twice already. You played him twice within the first 5 weeks of the season. Can you give us any insight into what that team provides?
I don't have anything right now. I've only seen him twice this year.
I only played against them for 27 days this year. Has nothing to comment.
My first matchup was pretty long, like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Did I win both?
2-0. You definitely won the first one because you started 3-0.
This team must be pretty shitty then.
Oh, damn, Rob.
If I won.
Alpha with a backhanded compliment to himself, I think? I'm not real sure right there. Who knows? But what do you know about the Assholes?
I know who they're led by.
Oh. Ooh.
And the name's not lying.
He's a true asshole right there, that's for sure.
If only we had that picture to go to.
God, just flash it up on the screen. You just have to look at my logo right there, baby. That's where it's at all the time. So the real question then, Alpha, who do you expect to win this week? The number 2 team, the Cleveland Assholes at 4-1-3, or the number 9 team, Rob Manfred's fan club at 2-6?
If I pick you, do I owe less on the trip?
If you don't pick me, you definitely owe more on the trip.
Going with you.
Ah, there we go. Alpha Academy with the prediction of Cleveland Assholes pick up the dub. Bigger, and I think there's only one thing for you to say right now at this point in time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us, Alpha. Thank you for watching this video, gentlemen. And enjoy the rest of your week as we roam around the lovely confines of Fenway Park. Take it easy. We'll see you next week.